friend, welcome back. Today is Monday. It's 8:16 in the morning. I have a lot to do today, so I figured I might as well get dressed and ready earlier in the morning. I took a shower last night, so all I had to do was get up, put my clothes on, and I'm just waiting currently for my curling iron to heat up. But today feels like Tuesday because my husband had to work yesterday all day long. If you guys have been around for a while, I'm sure you guys remember when my husband used to work literally every single day. At his former job, he would only have holidays off, and it was rough. We did it for 2 years, and it just got to the point where we were at our breaking points, and my husband said enough is enough, and he resigned from that job and went to this job, and now he has, I would say, just about every weekend off unless there's like situations where he has to go in, and that was this past weekend. Just, you know, his job is very influenced by the weather, and so we had some inclement weather over the past week, last week, and he had to go in and take care of some things yesterday, so he had to work yesterday, and it was just a very strange day because I got so used to him being off every weekend that the fact that it was a Sunday and he was at work, it just sort of like reminded us how rough it was in the past with him always being gone and working. And my husband and I were talking about it last night, and he said we used to like deal with that all the time, like that lonely feeling that we felt yesterday. Like we used to just carry that around with us because that's all we knew. So it's not the end of the world that he had to work yesterday, obviously, and you know, I'm not a wife that complains whenever my husband has to work because, you know, there's nothing he can do about it, but it was just a very good reminder of how grateful we are that we were able to take the leap that we did. Anyways, even though today feels like Tuesday for me, it is a Monday, and there's a lot to get done today. I have to clean the house, we have to do some schoolwork. It's gonna be really nice outside, so potentially I'll take my kids out to ride their bikes. They got new bikes a couple weekends ago, and they're very excited about them, and they want to ride them all the time, which I am happy about. I'm happy that I have outdoorsy kids and they love being outside. So, is this heated up yet? I'm going to curl my hair and do my makeup. I just finished my makeup. It's 9:16 now. I'm still working on my coffee. I only have a little bit left, and I feel like I need to make another one because I'm tired. But I thought it was gonna be really nice out. I said in the beginning of the video that we might go outside and ride bikes, but I think it's supposed to rain. So potentially we'll go outside a little bit later and let my kids burn off some energy. I do have some work to finish up on. I have to do a voiceover. So I think I'm gonna sit down and do that. Jeez, whiskers. Drop the cooking spray. My video's done now. It was a sponsored video, so I had to do the voiceover for it and get that exported to upload it, to then send it over to the brand to be approved, so that way it can go on my channel this Friday. But now that that's exporting, I'm going to make myself some breakfast. I'm making myself some egg whites and spinach with oatmeal on the side. Let me see something real quick. Let's see. Okay. I'm not necessarily like trying to lose weight or anything, but what I'm trying to do is eat the best I can with the amount of calories that I'm allotted throughout the day, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not really like restricting myself. I'm just trying to eat more nutrient dense foods throughout the day rather than just like whatever I can get my hands on, because while I make sure my kids eat well and my husband eats well, I really wasn't prioritizing my own food intake, which I feel like that's super common as a mom. But now that I've been going to the gym and working out for the past year, it's time to start incorporating some better foods into my diet. I feel like I have been running around like crazy today. My bathroom's clean. While I finished up cleaning my bathroom, I got my older daughter in the shower while I finished up vacuuming the floor in the bathroom. And then I made my kids some lunch. I was gonna have tuna as well, and then I remembered I had this Cobb salad from Walmart. I got them this past Friday for co-op, and I didn't end up taking this one, so I'm gonna have that for lunch. My older daughter's having tuna salad and crackers. My younger daughter's having a turkey wrap with some goldfish and a fruit and vegetable squeeze pack. So I need to sit down for a minute because I am getting a little bit tired, and it's only 12:06. Feels way later because I woke up 6 o'clock today and got some work done. And then I got ready earlier because I showered last night, so it just feels like I've gotten a ton accomplished. It's only 12 o'clock. Thankfully, it's starting to like warm up and clear up outside, so we can probably go outside in just a little bit. In one of my previous Get It All Done videos, I chopped my fiddle plant and I took you guys along the process. And I'm gonna update you on what it's been looking like. There's no roots growing on it yet, but it's still doing really well. Oh geez, if I don't spill it. I also propagated my Swiss cheese plant over here. It was kind of like laying on its side and not doing very well, so I chopped it up, put it in some water. Look how well it's doing. I gotta put it in some dirt. I also propagated my Monstera Thai because it was getting root rot, and I noticed that the I think it was this one, this big leaf actually was starting to like droop really bad. and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill this plant. So I took all the dirt off of it, and the roots were black and mushy. So I chopped it up like I did the other ones, and we have some little baby roots growing on this one. I'm super excited about that, so that way I can plant that one in some dirt once it gets some pretty big roots on it. So I didn't kill it, thankfully. It is now 2:05. We were just outside for a little bit. It's really nice outside. The weather cleared up. It's not so rainy anymore. I had to get my drink, but I'm going to put the chicken in some water for dinner. So that way it thaws. So we're going to head back outside. My daughter wants to take her bearded dragon outside, and the kids have just been kind of playing around picking dandelions. Today is actually the eclipse. It is April 8th, and apparently there's going to be a shadow over the sun for like 4 minutes, I heard. It's going to be happening, I think, around 3:15, 3 o'clock, something like that, but we're just going outside to play for a little bit.
Thank you, big girl. I love it. You're so sweet.
It is 3:17 in the afternoon, and the sky is dark. It is now 4:27. Where's my water? I just cleaned up my daughter's room, my younger daughter's room. It was trashed. I did that off camera, and I vacuumed it afterwards just because her room is really awkward to film in. But I cleaned that up. That's all better. I cleaned up my dining room, wiped off my kids' easel, things like that. I'm not really sure how much footage I'm going to show of me cleaning in this video because I'm filming 2 videos today at once. We'll see how it all works out. But because it's almost 4:27, I need to start cooking dinner here in a few minutes. My husband is working late tonight, but my kids are going to be getting hungry soon. So tonight for dinner, I'm going to be making chicken fried rice. It's one of our favorite meals, especially whenever I don't really have a whole lot of dinner items on hand and I want to like make something that's filling and healthy. I have chicken thawing in the bowl right there behind me. It's been thawing for a couple hours now. I only have about a pound of chicken on hand, but it'll be just fine. I started off by chopping up in small pieces 2 pieces of chicken, one pot's gonna be for rice, one's gonna be for the vegetables, so the peas and the carrots and the onion, and then one's going to be for the eggs. I don't have any peas and carrots, I just have canned peas, so I'm gonna do just peas in this one with some onion. I put a little bit of olive oil on the chicken and the peas. We're adding pepper, salt, garlic, and onion powder to the chicken. For this, I'm doing 2 cups of rice and then 4 cups of water.
4 cups of water.
For this recipe, I'm going to do 5 whole eggs. When the chicken's done, remove it from the heat and put it in a big pot. Peas and onions are done, so we're going to put it in the pot as well. We're going to start the eggs, so those are nice and fresh. When the eggs are done, add them into your pot with your other ingredients. And the same thing with rice. When it's done, you're going to add it on into your pot. There's usually carrots and peas in this recipe, but I only had a can of peas, so I just left the carrots out and did peas. I still have you on my tripod from cooking dinner, but my kids loved the chicken fried rice. They both ate so good. My daughter ate 2 helpings. My younger daughter ate just about her entire plate. My husband came home from work and then he showered and headed out to the gym. He'll be home in like an hour or so. But it is now 7:07 and I think I'm going to end the video here. We're just going to be hanging out for the evening. I'm going to get my younger daughter in the bathtub because my older daughter took a shower this morning. So I only have 1 kiddo to get cleaned up this evening, which is nice. And then I'm just going to do my fingernails and my toenails. So thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today. We had a really good day today. The eclipse was really cool. And I'm glad that my kids got to see it. If you are new here, I'd love to have you subscribe and stick around. And if you're coming back, thank you so much for being here. As always, you know that your support means so much to me. I'll see you in my next one.